socks with the polo sandals. Versace robes, I'm Tony Soprano. I'm rolling from the zip, lighting Roman candles. So how you trying to dock a boat with a broken anchor? That meant you never held it down. I melded a necklace from a Viserys Targaryen crown, airing them out till the lungs can't hold a single breath. And they see the gates with St. Peter on the brink of death. Zelda every chain till not a link is left. I got noggin from the princess, nodding off while I'm sipping tech. I lean on the crutch. If you think I talk about lean too much, it means that you suck. It's hard for all of y'all as far as bars go. It's like fucking embargo. I got it in my cargos, sipping mud in a dripping cutlass. Yeah, the car's slow. Try to paint a picture. This Picasso at a art show.
Fuck around and let the gun burst. Shit ain't sweet when sun burst. Fast money like a pun verse. I'll be coughing up a lung first. Roll a hater in a wood, bet a hater wish he could too. Morning coffee while I water my ladies. I think the gods must be crazy the way they talk to me lately. I take the dollars from my crop and put it all on Mercedes. It's like I copped a time machine, took it back to the 80s and bought an almanac. Mixed the Jamba Juice with the cognac. Scratches while I'm washing money at the laundromat. Dirtbag, if I'm so clean, why they call me that? Cause I'm riding dirty, waiting for the plug to call me back. Still I'm all relaxed off of all the wax. If y'all was in my shoes, you probably have a fucking cardiac and get arrested. You lack the skills that I've been blessed with. Don't get depressed, kid. Your man's a stock, so get invested.
It's all good, fam. I don't know if I can smoke all this OG. Psych. Yo. Innovation, every time I precipitate disintegration. Every line that I demonstrate, intimidation. Even critics say I'm comfy in any situation, so catch me, I'll be waiting. Holla if you want the fade, your life will get barred away. Alfie just alley-oop the large grenade. Dunk it in my lungs like I'm Dr. J. The rap got a little extra wax, I put it on the J. Then it's bombs away. Hiroshima, feel the reefer, tolerance is high. Still I feel it creeping, killer season, will the beast in lines. What's the deal this evening? Shit is real like creatures in the night. All black, feel like I'm Michael Keaton in '89. I'm gorgeous like George's, been working for myself. Sagging horses off the polo shorts, I should've wore a belt. I'm the charismatic Dawn, what you staring at my face? Making bitches chase more, twist the aromatic swan, it's on.
Walk in the spot like fuck a dress code when I enter. Told her we go together like a chess code in the winter. From the west coast sipping Henny, you espresso in Vienna. Watching Death Note, eating egg rolls in a Sprinter. This a film noir, still a jar. Homie explaining what feelings are. Those are just as real as unicorns and minotaurs. Used to be the plug, but I'm still in charge. Real to the marrow, check my tarot, yeah, it's in the cards. Pick apart the disses, then I disregard them. When I chart, I'm barging in a little Gotti session just to give them props. Tell the critics, listen hard, to rob you before I beg your pardon. Life a movie, play your part. Trying to make it mark, don't tread in water that you ain't in shark and hypnotized. Watching paper sparking on the back, will get so high. I'm invading Martians, native lands with Agent Orange, TRL. Do this daily, stay awake. Breaking artists sleeping, y'all just watching and you late. Got them taping Carson, Johnny, not daily. Ride with the shades again if they live. Call it how you see it, I'm an alien. Wildfire, flaming, radiant. Breaking in Pandora's box with a safety pin while Mother Nature win. Trying to make amends, treat the earth like it's an ATM. Money first, the ambition, paper thin. Then again, you got no ambition if you're paper thin. Prize fighter on the scales of justice saying, weigh me in. Illy.
Yo, secret ponies. Check. It's Mr. Push a pound of perp. Hella high, but still I'm down to earth. Holler at me if you down to work. Ride the wave, you down to surf. Locals only, bitch, I found it first. Cali boy, Shaka Bra. Ain't afraid to rock a jaw, I used to rap. I'm a superhero now like Papa Doc. Cheddar Bobby, drop the Glock. Everybody know the plot, life's a flick. People live and die each time we light the bit. Michael Vick. Sometimes you gotta fight the pit, bite your lip. Before you ever speak on fam crooked, man, look it. If it don't draw, then we can't book it. Real with it. My mouthpiece, still my meal ticket, still tipping. Fuck you if you feel different. Yeah. The beard magnanimous, pack cannabis, spaced out, zap renegade. It's futuristic, made it so you can slap it. Get faded, then fight your lady, and say that it never happened. It's dirt.
Making a tremendous run from the back of the bag. Time down to the finish. It's going to be desperately close.
Yo, let's get this party started. Try to step all in my Mardi Gras, get Molly whopped and Ronnie Lottie. Shit, let's get it poppin' like a Oxycontin. I got a model locked in. I get that pussy free like Ollie Oxen. Everybody talking, I just don't hear them. They mighty tough, but I just don't fear them. I roll up and blow smoke on them. And everyone that's near them and disappoint anyone that cheers them. I smoke a pound with Dan. E Honda slap you with 1,000 hands. It's OG, I smokes nuclear. Cause it's a power plant. I see the hour hand moving fast paced. Speed got Superman traits, leaving you in last place. Peep the homie, secret pony. Don't be dudes in that race. The next day the news gon' be like, why they do them that way? Me and DBD, TNT for future fans' sake. Ain't no moving that like Eustace ass shake. Fuck out of my face.
Making a tremendous run from the back of the bag. Time down to the finish. It's going to be desperately close.
Changed some for the best, an awful lot of cases for the worse, and some they have not changed at all.
They are ready for you now. They are ready for you now. 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 Ready for you now.
It's the best. Love it.
Oh shit, what's good, y'all? 30s, episode 6. It's Friday, March 9th. We out here. What's up, chat? Frack's in this bitch. Oh, yeah, we interrupted you, Frack. Yeah, we did. Shouts out to Code Gray, Steve Sparks, Grouch, Blue. Okay, everybody. Hey, before we get started and we get into this episode, let me just say happy birthday to one of our favorite people here at Counterproductive, a major contributor, both online and in person. He turns all of our events into Woodstock. So happy birthday to Blue. Everybody in the chat, make sure you wish Blue a happy birthday. I'm sure he's off all the shits, man. He's doing the most today. So everybody, show love to the boy Blue. It's his birthday, man. And Blue, we'll see you for BOTZ 10. Let's keep it subdued a little bit. Maybe we'll wait until the day after the event to journey to the center of the universe. But happy birthday, my boy Blue. What's up? I see Why Not's in here. Zan, Aykroyd, Charlie Lennon. What's good, y'all? Good to see everybody here on a Friday. It's been a fucking rough week. Obviously, last week we lost Bender, and been dealing with that all week. But I think folks have been dealing with it in the most positive way. Fans were able to make both of the 2 different GoFundMes that were set up reach and exceed their goal, which is fucking awesome. And a bunch of cool memorial shit. They did an awesome talkback memorial on Monday, and we're going to do a great one on tomorrow, on Saturday. So I'm leaving actually from here, driving to LA, and myself and Caustic and Fredo are coming with me. We're meeting up with all the boys down there. But we're going to talk more about that later. We're going to start off the show today by interviewing my friend, long time I haven't talked to this dude in a cool minute. I seen him in Toronto. I want to say like last time I seen him was like 2015 or something like that. we're talking to Quill today. Quill has a battle coming up with Raptor for Shoddy Horror's Premier League. So I'm going to hit Quill up right now, and he's going to fill us in on what's cracking with the whole scene out there in the UK from the Shoddy Horror side. I think we've heard a lot about what's going on with like King of the Dot and the UK shit. But the Premier League has been going on for a while now. They're killing it. I really like the format. I think we talked about it on the show before. So I'm going to hit up Quill right now. We'll get this shit cracking. Volume's good for you guys? All right. I'm so bright. Oh my God. Quill! What's good? What's good? Oh, hold on. I think I got to turn you on like a speaker. Speaker on. Bang. There you go. Speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing, Quill?
I'm good. How are you? You got a squad with you? Am I saying hello to a lot of you, or is it just you?
It's just me, man. It's just we do this every Friday. Basically what's happened is the Dirtbag Dan show has like evolved into such fuckery where we just kind of like rap and get faded and review beers and do all sorts of dumb shit. So people complained. They wanted us to talk about battle rap. So I started a Friday podcast where I spend an hour just breaking down everything that's going on in the world of battle rap.
Love it. Okay, well maybe I can help fill you in with the UK side. I don't know how glued up you lot are with what's happening.
Kind of like introduced the whole idea of the Premier League, and when I think the first event happened, we talked about like the scoring format and stuff like that. Really stoked on the idea from the perspective of like another battler who runs a league now. I think like that's always like a great formula for success, is having someone who's battled for a bunch of different leagues and knows kind of what works and what doesn't, and then creates a format around that.
I mean, for me originally, the original when I heard the idea, I didn't like it personally. I didn't really know how it would work. Yeah. Because it's teams, right? And you know, you used to watching battles just for the one person. You're not thinking about for teams. But it works. It's so like it creates its own lane, kind of like your league, the bar pong. It's a different vibe because it's in its own lane, and it's so clever how it works, man. So
yeah. I actually, the team aspect, like I'm into it because right off the bat, we're already doing that shit. Like the California guys, we go travel to events and it's like everyone's got each other back. We're watching each other, standing behind each other. So like I feel like that element is already there in a lot of ways with battle rap, right? Like people are already like developing teams. I mean, shit, there's a bunch of like crews of people that never even like met or hang out. They're just internet fools.
Exactly, and it's good that they've done it like a kind of football soccer for you guys, like way where, and it's created like a great atmosphere with the crowd because obviously they could do chants. The merchandise is very clever. I'm guessing they're going to sell more merch because you support your team and it will look good in the crowd. It's so clever, and the first event was electric, man. If this one with me versus Raptor, if it could be like that, their league is really onto something with that kind of atmosphere,
So are you on a team? Because I was like looking at the teams and I was trying to find you on there.
See, I'm on loan. See, now what a lot of these people have done is they signed up for like 3 battles or something.
Okay, yeah.
But I didn't know how it was going to play out, and after seeing the first event, I want to be a part of that, so I'm jumping. I managed to get myself on loan. Glory is my team.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, and I'm going in full force. It's a team thing, so that's quite fun, going in with the mentality of it's a team thing, and it's fun. It's bringing back the fun again,
And the teams are regionally based, right? Like much like the soccer clubs, it's like cats that are in your area.
I mean, there is a bit of that, but not necessarily. But there is a bit of that. I think probably when everyone's not really sure how it started, so people come close, but not every team is like that. So we're meeting up and stuff, and what was I gonna say? I can't remember. But yeah, it's 90-second rounds. Bringing back 90-second rounds. It's just short and sweet, and it brings back the fun vibe again because you can't necessarily do these long. It's bringing back the fun again. It's really good. We're
90-second round league. I mean, we allow like when we do the bigger battles, I kind of will let those battlers decide. But like for our tryout format, I think 90 seconds is like enough. Yeah. And the thing is, especially on like a tryout level, if you can't get 90 seconds out, like you shouldn't be trying to do 3 minutes.
Well, I'll even give a tryout 60 seconds, man. I think 60 seconds is perfect. I mean,
Yeah, that's how it started for us. I think originally grind time was 60-second rounds, like in the beginning. But and then everybody would stretch it. So I feel like 90 is a good like line, you know what I mean? Because no one's got a minute is like 16 bars. Everyone wants to get like a little bit more than that out, but at some point it's like I said, man, if you can't get 90 seconds out, you shouldn't be fucking with 3 minutes at all.
Well, yeah. Well, that was my argument with 60s. I see people choking 60s, and it's like if you can't do that, then then that should be the note for you to say it's not you, or you got to try a lot harder.
So you're battling Raptor on the 14th of April, right?
Yes, I don't know how well you know him. He's been headlining in the UK for a while now, so Raptor's great. It's a rematch.
Yeah.
We battled originally, and obviously he needs to get one back now because I slapped him up.
So you slapped him up in was it a Don't Flop battle?
Yeah, it was Don't Flop. It was Sunburn, so they did 3 Sunburns in the end. It was the original Sunburn. And he was coming through. He just had a battle with Gemini. They were both like coming through hungry. I had a few battles. I guess he was probably the favourite, but yeah, boom. And then that was really the battle where he went back to the drawing board and then become a beast. So and you said there was like a freestyle format to that, or was that a straight up just like written battle? No,
like the one?
A proper battle, yeah, 3-round battle.
Okay, cool. So then not much of a difference except that now it's 90-second rounds and there's like a team element to it too, right?
Well, hey, the format's totally different. So yeah, totally different. And also when we battled, it was a long time ago. It was a lot. Like I said, since our battles where he went back to the drawing board, and then since then he's come back and he headlined for a couple of years and whatever. So now it's a totally different battle. It's a real big UK battle now. So
yeah, totally. And I think that you have been you like established yourself as one of those dudes who's gone on and battled outside of the UK. I am totally familiar with Raptor as one of the one of the people that was like the last wave of the Don't Flop guys that started to make sound. You know what I mean?
If he wasn't such a naughty boy, he probably would have been out to Canada a couple of years. He's really good. He's really good, and he probably would have set it alight because he's got that kind of raw Manchester. He's gonna fight everyone. He's gonna stab everyone and then spit bombs and sniff cocaine off their dead bodies. So you would have loved him, but yeah, it's gonna be a good battle, man. So are you local? Are you coming down to London to?
Fuck, man, it's been so fucking long, man. I think the last time I was out there was like 2011 even, man, or 12. 2012 was the last time I was out there. It's been way too long. I got to get back there for sure.
Yeah, man, leave early. It's gonna be a bit of a journey, but get down there, man.
Yeah. I'll fucking hop a bus or something. Yeah. How do you feel about the scoring or the way that they actually judge the battles, like the scoring criteria? I thought it was cool. Like, I feel like it might break into too many categories, but at the same time, like, just getting people to objectively think about who won a battle versus just being like, oh, I think this guy was tight, but that fool did better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So once again, I'm always wrong with these things. Like I said, I didn't like the idea originally, and it was good. But so these things, like I'm totally against judging battles anyway. I mean, I like it obviously, but from a performance perspective, it's just like how are you judging things? And now they're getting very critical with these things. But yeah, maybe it'll be fun for the crowd. So maybe it'll be fun for them. I think
that that's one of the elements of the whole thing that drove my interest, in the sense that like I'm with you that like judging doesn't always work for battles, especially when you have like really good guys, because there's always going to be like a difference of opinion.
Like what are you judging on?
Yeah. Well, which is nice that they're like developed a criteria for it, but I think that without even maybe like just some kind of end game, and it just not being like a series of battles. It's like this fool battles this fool and then battles this fool. Why is he battling this dude? Like, I like to see that, like, okay, well, these people won, you know what I mean? So they should naturally go face off against this team. And that, I feel like, gives the fans something more to follow. Because I think if there's anything that's confusing about battle rap from an outside perspective, it is like, well, okay, well, what happens when you win? What does that mean, And there's only, there's a King of the Dot championship. Like, we have a belt. There's very few, like, actual things that you can, like, achieve and win in the world of battle rap.
Yeah, it's weird. I was looking at, I shouldn't look at YouTube comments, but I did. I dropped with Bobby Rex this week, so check that out.
Okay.
Code Red of the league in the UK. And one of the comments was like, oh, QUILL smashed or something. He should have done more... done better in Don't Flop or something like that, or Don't Flop should have gave me more chances or something.
Yeah.
It's like, just because I didn't go for a title shot, literally, I did everything I could do. You know what I mean? I did everything you could do.
Yeah. You battled international names. You went and traveled and battled people. Like, you were one of the handful of dudes that I think would get put up against an out-of-towner or someone coming from another country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just but the title shot, I think, from a fan's perspective, I think we often forget what it's like from people that just watch it on YouTube and then away from the whole battle scene. You know, they just see what's going on. They're probably thinking, oh, he hasn't had a title shot. You know what I mean? It's kind of things like that. So,
you said you just had a battle. Like, I feel like I haven't seen you battle in a minute. What's the scene been like out there between, you know, like kind of Don't Flop collapsing and then this league establishing himself, as well as like Chalked Out kind of turning into something else too?
Yeah, so before it would be easy, right? You just go to Don't Flop and, you know, it's pretty much there, all the big battles, all everything. When it's faded out now, you know what I mean? It's kind of faded out pretty much. I don't know what's happening with it. But, you know, it's actually really positive at the moment. I'm very surprised. I'm wrong again. Very positive. There's 3 major leagues at the moment which are competing that have, you know, you've got Danny Jack's league, the one I just performed for against Bobby Rex, like I said, Code Red. That is from training days, so that's got this whole Don't Flop feel still, because Danny Jack did training days for a bit and he shifted off Code Red. So you've got a good solid battle league there for the UK. That's great. See me battling there again later in the year. Great league. You got Chalked Out, which is another league which are now in collab with
King of the Dot. Yeah.
So a lot of their battles will go on King of the Dot, so the UK can be on there. So that's a great look as well, you know, for everyone, for King of the Dot, for Chalked Out, for UK and Canada, America. And then you've got Shoei Horrors League, Premier Battles.
And it's a completely different vibe. It's like way more structured, team shit.
It separates itself from them too, because they got their own thing going on and it's selling out, so it's really big. So you got the 3 big leagues that have just come out of nowhere. They're not messing about. So it's positive. It's positive. And then who knows, if Don't Flop manage to do something, then it's who knows what's going to happen, man.
And I think that might have been something that you guys were always missing. Is that competition across the different leagues, you know what I mean? Because I feel like as Grind Time grew, URL established itself as something like entirely different. And then when Grind Time faded, King of the Dot kind of took that niche, but there was always like competition between at least like 2 top level leagues, you know what I mean, within that one country and or you know, one region, I should say.
Yeah, even with the Don't Flop and King of the Dot thing, like when it went sour and that, I mean, I don't know anything, but in my head I was thinking, okay, that'll be for a little period, you know, then it comes back together and whatever. And then that didn't really happen, and then I think it just kind of, you know, it had its ups and that, but then it kind of just went down after that. And even King of the Dot, I feel like, obviously they're doing their own thing, but I feel like they suffered a bit from that as well. They would do better if Don't Flop was still live.
100%, because all the fans that, you know, just were over it or couldn't find Danny Jack's league or couldn't find Shotty's league when it first started, like, and they were just going to Don't Flop for their battles. Those people were always going to King of the Dot to watch you battle over there, to watch other people battle over there. So I think that like viewership as a whole dropped off in the UK when Don't Flop kind of faded. But I see an opportunity now with like competition with different leagues and like developing like a format like Shotty has where like people can regionally get behind some shit, rock some merchandise. I feel like that has the capability of really sparking new life into the UK scene and maybe doing more than it ever could with just one league being at the top of the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's exciting times. I mean, who knows where it can go at the moment? But I think the vibe and the atmosphere is now back to where it should be. Feels like old times. Everyone's happy again. We just need to get there. That kind of more of us again. Get more fans again. Get more up the views again, and start growing now. But because they've got the right product now, and the vibe is right. So, you know.
Well, fucking A, man. Cheers. Thank you for fucking checking in with us. We appreciate that shit.
Thank you for having me on, man.
We don't get enough. Like I said, I felt like when there was a time when we was always checking in. I remember Definition used to do updates on the Dirtbag Dan show for us with UK stuff. You know what I mean?
See, we need to up our game. That's what I'm saying. But we're here now. We're crawling out. We were still alive. We were fighting out here, man. So catch me out in Canada with you soon, vibing or whatever.
Yeah, for sure, man. And we got to get you out to BOTZ at some point, dude. You got to get a California battle under your belt.
100%, man. 100%.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you and Raptor. I think that's a great rematch. I think it's a great battle for the UK in general because it's like, you know, reminiscent of like that, like top of the hill, don't flop shit, but then in a new format and something new for people to get behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really mean it. I'm not lying. I really mean it. It's really good atmosphere there from how it looks, and if it's going to be the same, which I think it will, it's going to be like, it's just one of those events where it's like, yeah, that was fucking sick, man. So
all right, man. Well, good luck to you. Definitely check in with us when the whole thing is over, and we'll fully watch the battle and review it on 30s here after it drops.
Much love, my G. Thank you for having me on, man.
Hell yeah. All right, Quill. Peace.
Peace. All
right, ladies and gentlemen, a little update from across the pond. That was fucking nice, man. I feel like we used to do that a lot. Let's get the chat back on the stream. What's up? Shouts out to Quill. You guys could hear. Oh, you guys were just talking about aberrations the whole time? I thought they were having like valuable conversations about the UK. Yo, shouts out to Quill. One of my favorite dudes out there. And I felt that too. Like I felt that shit was getting better out there. That even though like Don't Flop dropping off was a huge blow, I think, to like the general fans of battle rap in the UK and their ability to like go to one place and find shit. I think it also drove the battlers to be more resourceful, develop their own leagues. I bet you the events are still fucking cracking. I bet you they're like still really tight, and I bet you it's a matter of time before they're back to being at like Don't Flop level. And it's just like we're watching from the States and going, oh fuck, I got to get on that card. That shit's tight. Because that's how there was a time, you know, that we would watch Don't Flop shit and be like, this is fucking crazy, man. Like, I got to go to that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's get to the fucking our regularly scheduled shit. Shouts out to Quill, though. That was dope. And shouts out to Shoddy Horror, man. I know he's going through it, too, with the loss of Bender. Bender was a homie. And he's out there in Toronto, so he was kicking it with King of the Dot when they did the talkback thing. And I really like this fucking league. And you know me, I love the battle rappers running their own shit and doing it right. Yeah. What hat do I got on right now? Oh, I got that best. I got that fucking... This is the hat that I wear when I play PUBG. Because it's like the America best joint. And I just want fools to know that I'm the best. Whether I am or not. Quill versus Frack would be a great battle, right? I think that's a good one. Yo, what up? What up, everybody? How's everybody doing? That was great. I'm glad we got a little interview in. I wrote down some shit, so let's see what I got. Okay, Ronnie versus EK dropped, guys. If you guys haven't watched it already, this was of the VODs. You know, we can't see why you bought the VOD, but what we can see as far as like stats go is we could see which battle was watched the most on the VOD, and Ronnie versus EK was the most watched battle on the VOD, even with Pat Stay and No Shame on there. That's crazy. I feel like I would have guessed that would have been the one that people like specifically even bought the shit for, but maybe they did, and maybe they just ended up watching Ronnie and EK twice because that battle is fucking fire. So I congratulated them online, but allow me to congratulate them again. Shouts out to Ronnie and EK for getting the most views on the VOD. And in the future, both for that and for bringing the most people to the event, I'd like to establish some kind of a bonus. You know what I mean? Even if it's like just something that we could, and less like as of like, oh, incentive for these fools to fucking get more sales or whatever, and more to just be like, I appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? And if you look at the way that Ronnie promotes his shit, and if you look at the way that EK promotes his shit, bro, he does the whole videos, you know, he goes to events and puts together his own video for the whole shit. So, and it's often like the most entertaining part of a BOTZ event is EK's crazy ass recap. And then Ronnie is just like constantly on the grind promoting his battles. Hey, Bearded Beauty. God bless you, my dude. I see you got me as your avatar. Fucking Harry, I'm in full Harry and the Hendersons mode right now. Bro, I fucking weighed myself today. I weigh like 173 pounds. Your boy is in fucking shape, yicking, sticking, looking good. But I've looked like shit because of all this hair and shit on my face. Bro, come this summer when I trim up, I'm going to be a fucking Adonis, dude. People are going to be like, yo, Dan is fucking, boy, you are looking good. And it's just merely because like I just look like so much shit right now. So if you ever are just like looking to fucking like really like up your confidence level by getting a lot of confidence, just don't do shit for a year. Just let all your hair, your nose hair and your eyebrows get all crazy. And then once you fucking see a little trim going full speed, oh, man, you lost weight? And I was like, yeah, I lost weight fucking a year ago, but you didn't notice because I've been looking like a hobo. My diet ain't shit. I just stopped drinking soda and eating fast food mostly. By choice eating fast food. Like, if fucking Moist Mob shows up with a fucking burger for the boy, I'll yick it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to drive myself through the drive-thru. But yeah, I don't even know what that was in relation to. I'm sorry about all of that. Ronnie and EK battle out now. Fucking beautiful. So Lush made a fucking awesome announcement yesterday. He actually called me before he made the announcement, and I was super fucking happy. There's like a whole album of Cadillac Ron music that is fucking incredible, right? So good. It's actually the album that Revelations is on, which is like my favorite. That's like, to me, that's 3.0 right there. That's when he was like at his fucking sharpest. You know what I mean? So there's a whole album that is made with that producer from that period, and Lush linked with dude, and they're getting it together and they're gonna drop it, and there's gonna be some features on it, and I'm gonna fucking do a verse on that shit for sure. Like that, which is so, I'm fucking honored, man, to be able to build with the boy one more time. And we're gonna do Moist Mob, we gotta do a video for this shit too. You know what I mean? And not like found footage shit, dude. We gotta think of some shit, find a way to do a caddy video, a new caddy video with some new caddy music. You know what I mean? So like, basically, guys, more Cadillac Ron shit, and shit that we didn't know was there, because there's like unreleased shit we have access to that isn't been put out yet, but like this shit we didn't even fucking know existed really, or we thought was gone, and it's like the ultimate caddy shit. And I believe Chase and 667 boys are going to handle the mixing and mastering of the project. So I mean, the quality of the music that's been coming out of there is fucking amazing. So it should be like the best caddy shit ever, you know what I mean? Or like the most accurate version of what caddy was doing, you know what I mean? Like at his peak, you know? So to me, that's fucking woo. That's super dope news. So yeah, man, I'm really stoked on that. And shouts out to Lush for making that shit happen, and everybody involved. I'm super stoked. Alfie in here. Cole, Alfie, I'm on my way. I'll see you at fucking like 9-ish, bro. I'm gonna wrap this shit up, go home, fucking pick up the boys and head out. So we on it. All right, will we be able to buy this new shit? Yes, most definitely. Yeah. This is, we're going to like do, I'm going to do whatever I can to help make sure that this shit gets released and put out in like the most, conventional sense possible. iTunes, Spotify, all that shit. Obviously, all the profits will go straight to the Caddy 1 and Caddy 2, the kids. So that's dope. It's been unfortunate, like not getting out this caddy shit. You know what I mean? I feel like there's still a lot of fucking bitterness behind him being gone. Like it sucks. We still are bummed about it. But I think like now, even still, we're just starting to pick up those pieces and get to a place where we can put all this music out. And I gotta say, man, like I'm stoked at the way that people are dealing with Bender's loss, because I don't see a lot of that bitterness that, you know, when Caddy passed away, it was like fools were mad, you know, and I was mad. Shit, I was mad when Bender passed. I was online fucking yelling at kids in talkback for fucking, you know, blowing it for his family and shit. But you know, there's an anger stage to grief, right? But I feel like maybe it's because we've dealt with this, you know, twice now, and even more. But I mean, like on a major level, talking Cadillac Ron, you're talking about PH, you talk about Bender. Like these are guys that had a fucking huge effect on the world of battle rap in separate regions and were, you know, celebrated all over the world. So like maybe the fact that, you know, in losing PH and losing Caddy like helped us deal with losing Bender in a little bit better of a way, more constructive way. Also like having Bender's family, like his sister there to like help us, you know, deal with it all too, I think made it a lot better too. So, and I'm seeing, like, I was talking to Quill about this before when we were doing the little test thing. I'm seeing a whole bunch of positive shit happen behind this, like this terrible fucking tragedy. But like you got Disaster reaching out to Math Hoffa and Organic publicly, you know. People, I'm talking to people hitting me up that I don't talk to every day, people that I don't necessarily get along with, and being like, hey man, you know, I know we don't fucking get along online all the time, but you know, we brothers, and that's real shit. Like that's what's supposed to happen. You know, it's unfortunate that it takes something like someone dying for that shit to happen, but this is the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like when somebody of that caliber passes, we're supposed to do exactly what we're doing with Bender. We're supposed to celebrate his art. We're supposed to get together all over and fucking show everybody all the cool shit and tell stories and just be positive about it. So like that's what we're gonna do across the board now. You know, we're gonna be way more positive about how we deal with getting Caddy's music out and everything else. Bang. That's all I wanted to say. Steve Sparks said he was kind of hoping that Lo Pesci was going to be a part of Bender Day, and I was kind of hoping that Lo Pesci was going to be a part of Bender Day too. That's the one dude I really want to hear from. You know what I mean? But I imagine that like he's going through it. That's like, I'm trying to think, like, you know, I get it'd be, you know, it'd be like talking to me if Reverse Live or Caustic or any one of these dudes, Fredo, guys that I'm like with every day, passed away. Like those fools are crazy close. I know that to be the truth. So, you know, our heart goes out to Lo, and I definitely, we all want to hear from him just because we want to hear like it's good, you know. Yeah, man. Fucking bummer losing homies like that. But like I said, like if on the back of it we end up doing a whole bunch of cool shit, then that's the best thing. So obviously on Saturday we got this Bender Memorial cracking. Let me pull up the flyer and tell you guys everybody who's going to be there, because it's so fucking crazy how many people are actually coming through now. Somebody, were you asking what Bender's Instagram was? It was Squid Milker. Squid Milker. I didn't even know, dude. I knew his name was Alex, but I didn't know his name was Alex because we'd just be calling him Al all the time, or Bender, right? But like, I don't be using fools' real names. Like, I definitely like never was using PH's real name, or even Caddy. Like, I never called Caddy Rob or Robert. Sometimes we would just fucking around. But Liam, Irish Rasta, well, that's funny. Liam said when he would try to explain people why he loved battle rap so much, the Dr. Oppenheimer atomic bomb designer bar is like, that's like a way you could. I was saying that too. I was reading Bender bars to my wife, and it was crazy how well they read off a phone. How well you could be like. I feel like so many of us required emphasis with our shit, and like in a way, like that fool's word structure was so perfect that he didn't really have to emphasize anything specific, and I could read it and it fucking reads hella well. So yeah, we got 24/7 Kid Twist, Thesaurus, Ilmac, Sketch Menace, Dirtbag Dan. Oh, that's me. Lush One and Fredo. And Caustic as well. That's crazy. Caustic and Fredo rolling with me. Lush is out there. Ilmac's out there. Kid Twist is, he works out there, so he's out there. Thesaurus coming from Vegas. 24/7 coming from Florida. Sketch Menace flying in from Calgary. So fools made the trip to be here for this, and it's fucking awesome. I imagine it's going to be a lot. It's going to be similar to what King of the Dot did, which was fucking so cool. And I'll tell you what, the coolest part about the King of the Dot thing was the last half an hour was all these videos from battle rappers, just telling stories about Bender and saying shit about Bender. That was my favorite part of the whole shit. I mean, I was stoked to watch the whole setup at the YouTube studios and shit, but to be able to hear words from everybody like that, I thought that was the coolest fucking thing. What are you asking? Where is what at? If you're asking where the video is at, that's on King of the Dot shit. If you're asking where the memorial thing is on Saturday, tomorrow, March 10th is going to be, it's going to be at Ruin Your Day. So youtube.com/ruinyourday live. We're going to be on all day. I think it starts at 2 p.m., something like that. And before that, I don't think we're going to live stream it, but we're going to film myself and Sketch Menace play a game of skate. Because the boy was talking shit. And that as the day gets closer, it's the shit talk just it rounds off real nice. He's just well, man, I mean, I was talking shit. It's been raining a lot in Calgary and whoop-dee fucking woo. You seen your boy on Instagram just stick a tray flip, just scoop it. That's, fear that. Fear that. It's not a public event, but we're just going to be live online. But yeah, you can come online. Everybody can come online. Fucking please do come online. And I don't mean, I mean in the finer sense of the word, you fucking scumbags. Ooh, someone's message got retracted. I wonder what kind of fuck shit you said. The Irish Rasta is coming out, right? At the end of this month. He's actually going to be here for our 3-day live fucking bonanza. So Irish Rasta he'll be there to help us facilitate bar pong. Maybe he could be he could pull the fucking phrases out or something like that. You know what I mean? He could be the air horn. Watch the clock, something like that. Pigsty versus Reverse Live going down live Sunday, March 25th, day after bar pong, and then of course Dirtbag Dan show after that. We got Irish Rasta and Pigsty in the building for the Dirtbag Dan show, so it'll be extra tight. It'll be 6, man. Who else goes live 3 days in a row? Nobody does. We do, because we're fucking badasses. And actually, probably anybody who did a pay-per-view event that was more than one day did it, so whatever. We're not the first, but we're the best. So check it out. We're live 3 days in a row. But free live 3 days in a row? Nobody doing that shit. Suck my dick, America. And the whole world. But the reason we're doing this shit, the reason we're going live 3 days in a row is because we are starting the fundraising process for BOTZ 10. So any and all donations that are made in Super Chat or via the PayPal or anything when you guys are watching this live for that whole weekend, all of that shit is going to go to build up to make the dopest Battle of the Zay 10 card ever, which is going to be tentatively July 7th, first week of July right now. So yeah. Battle of the Zay 10. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I know it's close, huh? I gotta fucking start looking at calendars. Oh, god damn it. We better figure this shit out. Yeah, but shouts out to Pat Stay and No Shame. Because I want to say this. The battle got hella views hella fast for our channel. That motherfucker Pat Stay is worth the money. And shouts out to No Shame for fucking coming through and standing before that, man. Because that, I'm glad I never battled Pat. You know what I mean? I'm glad I never battled Bender, too. I'm fuck. Those are guys that are, in a way, very frightening. Obviously, different ways, but yeah. Fucking, Ronnie and EK was totally fire, and to me that's like an early candidate for Battle of the Year. There's like a moment in there where EK like forgets a line and then immediately comes back with a fucking haymaker. It's so sick. Like it has everything in it. You know what I mean? It's like suspense and fucking it's crazy. So yeah, yeah. So we talked about Ronnie EK. We talked about the Caddy music. We talked about the Bender Memorial. That's, again, Ruin Your Day tomorrow, 2 p.m. More info via Ruin Your Day, I'm sure. But we're just going to be on there all day talking and doing all the cool shit. And then also, we got some crazy news in the world of battle rap today. This shit kind of dropped on us randomly. Craig G of the legendary Juice Crew is going to be doing a freestyle battle via No Coast versus Johnny motherfucking Storm. Look at that shit. Juice Crew member Craig G returning to battle rap. I was told that this is going to be a freestyle battle. Like, that's why it's Johnny Storm. It's not going to be a written battle. It's not going to be like I don't know if it's going to be over a beat. I assume it's going to be over a beat. I would have to guess that it was going to be over a beat because that's the only way that you can make it a fucking freestyle battle. Because if you're like, hey, you're going to battle this dude in 3 months, like, I'm going to fucking write, bro, or prepare some shit in my head at the very least. But I guess if you like, if it's over a beat in that traditional format, like, you can't write in the way you usually could write. You know, you can only premeditate in the way that these motherfuckers who were freestyling back then used to premeditate. You know what I mean? We all used to premeditate. And folks would be like, oh, that's written. I didn't write nothing. I just thought of it in the car on the way over. Fuck you. But yeah, that's pre-rebuttals on deck, right? Yeah. Battle Rap Boutique. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Someone said, Pigsty said, Dan isn't small. He's just far away from the camera. Why you guys got me looking tiny out here, bro? What is this? Are we framing it so that I'm like this and shit? Do I look like Minnesota Luke? Out here, my hands are like criminally small. Like, don't trust me, small hands and shit. Baby shoes. Hi. Yeah, even though I've never battled, let me teach you about battle rap. No, all right. I'm fucking like 5'11", 175, looking fucking chiseled, baby. What else? Shout out to Minnesota Luke. I would say criminally small hands. Okay, yeah, so Craig G versus Johnny Storm, freestyle battle for No Coast. First of all, fucking No Coast, bro, stepping up in the game. Every time I look at a new No Coast card, I'm always like surprised. I'm like, man, these guys are doing some shit that I didn't think I would see. You know what I mean? And I'm really stoked. This is cool. Like, ordinarily I wouldn't give a fuck about a freestyle battle, right? But you guys got to understand the implications of Craig G versus Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm can go in there and prove he could discredit all the fuck shit that every like freestyle legend of battle rap has ever said. Like, oh yeah, that written shit's cool, but like, you know, it was harder when we was doing what we was doing. Like, it was way better or whatever. No, it wasn't. That shit was cheesy. Like, the reason we started writing is because it was lightweight embarrassing. This little baby ass hand on there. What's up, y'all? This is the top 20 times that battle rapper had spit fly out of the lip and hit another battle rapper in the face. But Storm can prove that, like, nah, the guys of this era could do that shit too. We just do this other shit because it's like a better look. You know what I mean? And Storm is the dude to do that. I think Storm is like, it sucks because it's like the title that nobody gives a fuck about. You know what I mean? It's like the least desirable thing to be in the world of battle rap. But I think Johnny Storm is, without question, like the best freestyler in the modern era of battle rap. He's proved it time and time again. When it came down to that, you know, freestyle round at paid dues when we had that tournament. It was me and Real Deal and Disaster and Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm was the guy who ended up on top. And Johnny Storm knew he was going to end up on top because, like, even if we all wrote the first rounds, like, you didn't know who was going to win the second, and all he had to do was, like, get to that freestyle on a beat round, and he was going to be better than everybody else, you know? Like, you never hear me talk shit about Johnny Storm's freestyle ability. You know what I mean? Like, it just sucks. It's such a dated thing to be good at, but then bang, like, here comes this opportunity for, like, Johnny Storm in the modern era to be like, oh, yeah, like, us freestylers, like, or us battle rappers now, we're good at that shit you used to do too, and we do this shit. So, like, realistically, to me, it's no question. Johnny Storm's going to go in there and be able to, at the very least, match Craig G's level to, like, write a beat and, like, have punchlines in the moment. And at the very most, he's going to fucking smoke him. And do I think Craig G can do a written battle? Like, if they did both, it's like fucking Mayweather and McGregor. Like, the only difference is that, like, I think Johnny Storm is a way better freestyler than McGregor is a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but flip-flop that match, right? Craig G's got to go do 3 written rounds with Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm's going to smoke him, and there's no question. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody from that era has got to write 3 rounds against anybody of, like, prominence from this era in writing. They're going to get smoked. So I think that this is a great opportunity for the, you know, the next stage battlers. You know, you got to give it up to Craig G. You got to give it up to Super Nat and Juice. And, like, these guys are the Rushmore of, like, freestyle battling, right? But, like, that shit is gone and dead. And this is the new shit. It'll be nice to see people come fucking, you know, Johnny Storm put on for the new guys, I think. I don't know. Is that crazy? Tell me if you think I'm crazy. Blue said, Storm, DNA, Sharon, EK, and Hollow in a freestyle rumble would be fire. And, like, a freestyle rumble would be cool with, like, guys that could operate on that level. But at the same time, it's like you end up with that situation, that same situation again, where you're like, how is it going to be freestyle? Unless you make it over a beat. If these fools know they're going to battle each other, they're not going to, like, not prepare some shit. You know what I mean? So I think the only way to do a freestyle battle is have it be over a beat. And then doing a rumble over a beat, that seems like the most complicated fuck shit on the planet of Earth. Hey, Scotty Nicholas, thank you, man. We're going to keep it lit in the Bay Area and San Jose forever. I talked about this before. I fucked up, and I should have done this shit years ago. I should have never let the power shift away from the Bay Area and battle rap, but we're going to get it back. I fucking promise you. Yeah. Juice is the only one that's entertaining. Juice is always, like, I think Juice is the best freestyler, right? But then again, it's like, it sucks to be the best at something that nobody gives a fuck about. But yeah, Juice was always the dude who I felt like was, like, he always ended up on the top of those major battles, you know? All right. Yo. Throw No Can in there. Yeah, No Can was an awesome freestyler too. I'm definitely fucking done battling. And if I was, you know, what's funny is I'll be at the Tourette's Without Regrets, and I kind of sometimes want to jump into the freestyle battle because it's just some fucking stupid thing, and it's like more like what I do on the show, you know, in rapping than anything else. But it's like, to me, if I'm done battling, like, I'm not gonna fucking jump in a freestyle battle at Tourette's. It's like, it's done. I've felt all the shit that comes with that. I've been in those freestyle battles that, like, were huge and, like, big money on the line, and I fucking won some and I lost some, and I've had like all the range of emotions that come from battling. I just don't, you know. The only thing that I would ever drive me to do it again would be the fun, and I feel like it's like I'm chasing the dragon with that shit. Like, it's never going to be as fun to me as it once was, you know? So unless I can find a way to make that a possibility, I just don't see myself getting back into any form of battling. Except for bar pong, bitch. Because that's different. Yeah. My beard is not battling yours, Blue. Because your beard is fucking out of control. My beard is only battling nature, and soon it will be battling a razor. Someone said, was bird bars your decline? I don't think so. Actually, I think like that's just another example of one of the things that I felt like I excelled at in the world of battle rap. Every single time that somebody found something that should have been a way for them to be able to make fun of me, I turned it back into a weapon and used it against them. So like in the beginning, it was like my beard. So then I would just write hella bars about my beard. And then I even fucking shaved it off one time. And then after I did the 2-on-2s with SoulCon and stuff, like people would say, like there was this, people would say SoulCon wrote for me. Like that was the thing. So I was like, all right, SoulCon's writing all these bars now. And that was like just the thing. I was like, how can I lose? SoulCon wrote this, you know? And then bird bars, bang, bang, you know? Turn it into something that fucking, in 2 battles later, I'm yicking off a bird bar and the whole fucking place is going nuts. That, to me, is like, maybe I did it on purpose. Maybe I went out there and shit the bed so hard against Roan so that I can come back and for the rest of my career, throw out anything about a bird and get a huge reaction. You know what I mean? Like, probably not. It's nice to think about it like that. And yeah, the DNA battle was a good way to retire. Honestly, like, that's the other thing too. When I'll talk about that, like chasing the dragon shit, like, I don't see a way to make it feel better than it did in that moment. Like I was battling someone who I had immense respect for, no matter what you motherfuckers think. I got a lot of respect for DNA. Someone who I was actually nervous to battle in my hometown. And I feel like I had a career performance. That's it for me. Fucking call it. Punch out, man. Punch the clock on that shit, dude. If you ever find yourself in that fucking position, just exit the casino. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, everybody wants to hang around and win, 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 win. But, bro, if you get it, it feels good one time and it's just leave on an up, you know? Fucking A. Yeah. Oh, no. White Widow Hayes said, now you got to bear shit. All right, guys. We just 10 minutes left. Let's just fuck around with the chat. Ask me anything. Fucking... anything. I'll also take requests for Bender Memorial this weekend. If there's like a specific Bender battle you want me to like lobby super hard for, or like a Bender song that you want me to lobby super hard for, like I'll be your advocate and make sure that that shit gets put up there. So yeah. Pigsty said, Sketch told me once that keep battling as a payment to stay part of the scene, which is hella true. Yeah, that's real shit, man. Like, that's why I started a league. And that's why I was doing the pay-per-view for King of the Dot, you know, before I started the league. I was like, bro, I just want to be a part of this thing still, but do I have to get in the ring anymore? Like, if I could be a part of this thing without having to go in there and humiliate myself and make an asshole of myself, then that'd be great. Yeah. How much wood could a woodchuck is? Not a question. Imaginary Friends by Flight Distance. You got it, Frack. I'll go ham for that one. Yeah, I love that shit. I also love Blanket Party. Have you guys ever seen that video? The Blanket Party video? Flight Distance? Shouts out to the fake Bill. Ooh, yo, we will stream more DBZ or, you know, Dragon Ball Fighter Z because fucking Caustic is incredible at that shit. Like, none of us are as good at any game as Caustic is at that. So we're going to have Caustic come through at least once a week and just fucking be good so that at least we have something good on our channel. Because otherwise it's just me like throwing grenades at myself on PUBG and shit. Fucking stress firing into the air. It's fucking embarrassing. So, dude, some days I'm so badass, but I'm never like badass for a whole game. You know what I mean? Like, I just fucking, at some point I make a stupid mistake. Itchy the Killer is pretty good at the UFC. So if I can get Itchy to come like teach me UFC to a point where I feel like I'm not going to get embarrassed online, because I can't handle that. Like I could die in PUBG. That's frustrating enough. But if I'm just getting like mobbed up oh, what's that? Someone said I need. Someone said that someone called down that moist mob heat on PC. You don't want that shit. You don't want that shit. Dude, it's on lock in there. Like we're just fucking around. They're doing real shit in there. So I'm A+. I'm absolutely sure we're going to watch Bender 24/7 because 24/7 is going to be there. So I'm absolutely sure we're going to watch that shit. And at the very, like, what's cool I get is we're going to get like some inside information from 24/7 on that battle and stuff like that. You know, that's the best part about talking about these battles with the guys that were in the battles. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. You know, from a battler's perspective, you don't want to like watch your own battle on Watch Battles. That's for fucking sure. But it's cool to get like the little inside stories that come with it and shit. So, I never fucked with PlayStations. I was always an Xbox dude. So like, it'd be weird to switch over for me. But I'm gonna fucking upgrade the Xbox, upgrade the whole shit. I've been realizing doing these like 4-hour streams, like my fucking shoulders hurt and my fucking ears hurt from the headset. And it's like, I need better shit. Look at this. This is like Moist Mob level, like headsetage. Oh, that feels fucking good. I can go to the mall in this. I can jog in this. I can skateboard with this on. That's all. It's wireless too? Fuck, bro. Let me borrow this. Mine sucks. But yeah, we're going to get... Yeah, I know. Like, bro, I'm not saying that Xbox is better than PC. Or PlayStation even. It's just what I fucking play. I will say this. Xbox has a better live community than fucking PlayStation. Hands down. Fuck you if you think different. But, like, none of it's fucking with the PC shit. But, you know, I put my penis in vagina all the time. So I just don't really spend a lot of time PC gaming. You know? I had a skateboard and fucking dated girls in high school. So I just never got into PC gaming. Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone's always on their PC master race shit. Like every time I post some shit, they're like hashtag PC master race. I mean, you're fucking sounds racist to me. Yeah. Sounds like you're fucking hating on poor people. That's what it sounds like. Because I can't afford that shit. So, hey, Pixie. Shouts out to Pixie. She's always on squadding up with the boy. And she catches some bodies sometimes, too. She doesn't let us down that much. Sometimes, but not that much. Shouts out to Pixie, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate seeing like the people from the events play with us online. Actually, Drew, Mandrew, who sends us the questions on the show, he also fucking squatted up with me the other day and we got it in. So nobody's any good, but it's hella fun to play with you guys. Jordan's good and he gets like mad at us for being shitty. He's like, you fucking... Really, dude? But it's fun. It's fun. I have hella fun playing PUBG. Who was saying? Somebody said they skate at the bottom. Oh, we gotta play skate sometime. I'm down, bro. I'm getting back into it. Like I will say that like mortality of people your age always fucking makes you question your own health. So I've been like definitely like feeling the urge to get back out and exercise more, and skateboarding is like my only way to fucking exercise, preferred method, because everything else just I get so fucking bored. Oh, you talking about EA Skate? Hey, you know who's hella good at EA Skate too? Fucking Chase Moore. But do you only have that for Xbox One, huh? Or just regular Xbox? You can't get Skate 2 for Xbox One. No, I don't think it is. I don't know. I got to find out. But bro, because Skate 3 is trash. They don't even have a spot challenge in there. They fucked the whole game up. But if we could like stream us playing Skate 2, bro, that shit will be hella fun. Because both me and Chase are crazy, bro. We're out there doing like fucking tray flip nose blunt slides on crazy handrails. I love that shit. New Skate apparently being released at some point. That would be fucking dope. I hope they don't fuck it up, Fran, because they fucked up Skate 3 by like making it more realistic. They were like, dude, I'll just go out and skateboard. Like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, don't make it as hard to ollie in the game as it is in real life. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. You know? I want some realism, but I also like want it to be like fantastic too. Don't fucking make me learn shit like that. Dan, can you help Reverse Live? I'm worried about his health. Why? What's wrong with Reverse's health? He's young, I guess. He's gonna turn a corner, and then he's just gonna have to be like, "Oh God,
He's working out.
I can't eat this." He is working out now, huh? He is working out now, huh? He fucking.
That's what he said. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, he stopped drinking soda too.
Yeah.
He stopped drinking fucking soda, and I think he's already lost like 10 pounds. So we're encouraging. We're encouraging him. He still is like facing 40s though, so it's like you quit drinking soda, but if you're still like just murking out 40s, that's not good. Remember when Dan's own car ran over him? Yo, there's some funny ass PUBG shit for sure. Like, there's been some tight ones too. The other day, I banked a fucking grenade into the door frame. It was so tight. I just hit the door frame.
Every time you go to the bridge.
Yeah, oh, yeah. If I go to the bridge, like, it's gonna be a fucking good game. So that's we're gonna fucking drop solo and go to the bridge a lot now. Yeah, watch what Pigsty shows up and fucking Reverse is just chiseled, bro. Just all, what's up, fool? What's up with those fat jokes? So I hope you brought some bicep jokes. I hope you brought pec jokes. Dan versus Daylight in skateboarding. Ha! Ha! Yo, Daylight can stand still and do tricks. And shouts out to him for that. Like, he could do like an air Casper. He could like stand still and do an air Casper. Like, I want to see Daylight 50-50 grind a curb. You know what I'm saying? I like to see Daylight ollie up a curb. You know, and then I would agree to like play a game of skate, but I might just be switch the whole time. I might just only do switch shit the whole fucking time. Just all nollie. Get out of here, bro. I swear to God, this shit. This fool's because like, it's like because fools used to skate sometimes. Like, you don't understand. This is what I did. And it's like, we can fuck around on flat ground. Like, and that'll be a challenge because I can't nail everything like I used to be able to nail it. I can nail tray flips whenever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? I could fucking like huck a big old fat frontside shove it whenever I want to. But there's like a ton of like, bro, you make me do a heel flip right now. Oh, it's going to take me forever. Or like a varial flip. Just like a regular shit that should be easy. But on a half pipe, like if we're fucking skating in transition, I have such a deep bag of tricks like on like of coping tricks and just like lip tricks. Like, no, forever, all day. Like every variation of blunt you want, bro. I'm going to be up there. Blunt, 5-0, tail, revert, blunt, frontside rock, you know, blunt, fakie, blunt, pivot, you know, blunt to fucking nose tap on the way in if I want to. Get out of here. That's where I live. White Widow Hayes skates, but he's also got Heelys on at the skate park too. So he's like, he'll get off his board and then like Heely down a little hill, and then jump on his board. He rides for a Bearshins. Yes. All right, we gonna see White Widow Hayes. I'm gonna come fucking yuck some frontside airs where you live. Hey guys, this has been 30s. I think we had a lot of fun today. Shouts out to Quill for calling in, giving us an update on the UK. That's really fucking dope. Live again tomorrow, 2 p.m. We're gonna be live all day, and then we'll be live again on Monday with the Dirtbag Dan show. So a whole lot of us being live on YouTube this month. 3 days in a row at the end of the month. I'm actually going to put together a calendar that shows you guys whenever you can find me either on YouTube or on Twitch for the entire month of March. And it's going to be a lot. Like, there'll be like 6 days this whole month where I'm not on the internet talking to you guys live, which is fucking dope. So, hey, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow. RIP Bender. And we're going to do it big for the boy. Tune in Rooney today, 2 o'clock tomorrow. Peace.
Find me on my couch, bowl full of snacks, and mommy, I got an ounce if you tryna relax. I'm into making love, I ain't into having sex, so come give me a hug, but only if you've been checked. Yes, watch the way these fake people are jealous. The same reason Smeagol was thinking the ring was as precious. Talk shit behind your back, but then they're Keenan and Kellen. It's like they tryna kill my buzz like mosquito repellent. I know I've been spacing out, that's my apology. I wish you stayed in your lane, but you try and follow me. While you were nagging and stressing, I'm high as I can be, cause bitch, I've been in cruise control like Scientology. Gotta be flexible when you don't want anointed. So I hit 2 J's, that makes me double jointed. The nugs looking like a chia grown now. Plus we smoking hybrids like the Prius broke down. Sometimes I get too high like a Concorde, and then I feel the stairs moving like Hogwarts. Always looking for the plug like an ox cord. More hits to the Jade and Solange on the top floor. Listen dog, you piss me off, but I'm not judging you. In bro tanks like no thanks, like tell me what it do. With fake news and Twitter thugs who raise the roof and hit their dab. The same dudes who are in a club like I don't fuck with you. But fuck it, while y'all been yapping a mile a minute, I've been thinking about Mayan physics and hieroglyphics. Now remember kids, you ain't got a lie to kick it, but if you kick it and lie, you better mind your business. Like they say you gotta face the music one day,
but too much salt that'll open up the floodgate.
Don't fake the funk, man, that's a pump fake.
Yeah, for now, dog, you fucking up the feng shui. About to check myself in like Kanye.
For being deep up in this rain, Tay Zonday.
It's your bad, I know, that's what they all say. Wait a minute, hold up, who are you? Wait. Yo, who invited you into the party? Dirty Souls kicks fucking up the carpet. You unfamiliar, an alien, a Martian. This ain't the Brady Bunch, Marsha. This Martin, Luther, Lawrence. Pardon my ism, dripping like water. Y'all can learn something from a day in the life. I got the juice, no drink, sipping sunny delight. But where my 40 at? I'ma need the makers in a brown bag. You can catch me outside, how about that? I had to learn the ancient art of the bounce back. I gotta live, man, ain't no way around.